Serious, what do you miss the most about being young? Asterisk health. Asterisk good looks. Asterisk plenty of friends. Asterisk school that was my only responsibility, but actually being fun, unlike job where I am now to reach specific goal instead having a good time. Asterisk school trips, it was so exciting back in the days, even if it was just visiting some museum 30 kilometers from home. Now at 37 there is no trip that would be exciting for me, especially because there would be only me, my wife and maybe one or two friends. Asterisk not feeling like shit from just one beer. Asterisk so much energy. Asterisk so much fun doing things that are now boring to me. I miss people just being available. Once people got married and especially once they had kids it became just impossible. Hanging out just isn't a thing I do anymore because nobody has time. I miss being able to just text my friend and being like, hey, wanna go do this thing, and knowing they probably will. One time my friends and I spontaneously decided to drive from DC to Savannah for no other reason than we weren't doing anything that night and it was Halloween, and that's the kind of thing I don't think will ever happen to me again. The feeling of life steadily moving forward. You know, life was set up for you. You get to this age, you go to school. Then you go up the grades. Then you go to high school. Blah blah blah. You didn't have to think about what to do. It was easy, for the most part, and you felt like you were constantly getting somewhere. Milestones just happened to you. Now that I'm graduated and an adult suddenly my life has reached a plateau. Nothing is really changing, I go to work, come home, do my stuff. Changes in the status quo are sporadic and/or require effort. It can be comforting, but sometimes I miss that feeling of life progressing in a steady pace. Having no responsibilities and/or there being a lack of responsibility as well as not having anything serious to worry about. Other than doing the chores my parents set out for me to do there wasn't much for me to account for, and I remember my biggest worry being young was if my friends were gonna be on Xbox that day lol. I'm still young, 19, but things have definitely changed as I'm currently in the military 1,000 miles away from home and my family living on my own, and most of the friends I had I either cut off or just cut me off entirely. I don't dislike my life now, but there are definitely days when I reminisce on those great times I once had. The excitement that comes from new experiences, but with the compounding effect of how frequent those experiences are, especially as a teenager. There's just so much new shit going on, and a lot of it is pretty cool. There's some bad to go with the good, but my personal experience was pretty fun. As for me personally, I also had my teenage years during the time the internet started to really blossom, so that was really cool too. I remember when Amazon, Google, Facebook, YouTube, Wikipedia, MySpace, and many other major online juggernauts first launched. MySpace isn't what it used to be, but it was huge in its heyday before Facebook overtook it. Nothing really. Maybe because 21 is still pretty young, but honestly I am learning new things and discovering interesting things more now than ever before and am not limited by a child status. I can do whatever the fuck I want so long as it isn't illegal and learn anything I show interest in. Becoming an adult and living on my own made me realize that sometimes childhood isn't as great as many adults make it out to be. You don't have a choice when you are young, when you are older it is the most freeing thing ever and I love it.